There has been the second coming of the TeraLeak, and projects until 2029 have been basically revealed. I have mostly escaped them until now, but I do believe that won't be happening forever. And I know that you won't escape them forever and probably have been caught by them already. There's no surprise element anymore. Sure, we'll open our mouths when the new trailer comes out, but we'll know that is coming. And in time, we'll be spoiled of new Pokemon, new locations, new characters, and there won't be anything else for us to hope for in a new Pokemon game. This channel is a channel that doesn't cover or follow Pokémon Leaks. I have done my best in the last few years to delete every comment that mentions them in order for you to have a place on Poke Internet that you won't get spoiled in, a place where you can talk about your theories, your speculation, without the fear of just getting the whole game dumped on you. But now, those things will be everywhere. It's gonna be impossible to escape them. I'll still delete every comment, but you're probably always gonna be spoiled. And while the hackers are at fault for sure, it's the creators, the distributors of this information that 100% should take most of the blame. Leaks always happened, but they were never this in your face. You kinda had to look for them if you really wanted to see them. But now, with grifters always at work, those things are always in your face. They will happily spoil you on the thumbnail, happily spoil you on the tweet, or even happily spoil you on a random podcast. There are just too many out there that saw this as a great way to make easy content because you don't really have to make anything. We all know that we should avoid guys like Ruffled Rowlet and HDV, the guys with always the same thumbnail, always the same title, the leaks, rumors, and all that. We all know that we should avoid Blaines, the guy that promoted his own adult content to underage people on his Discord and always has this Pokeslop style of content with leaks and all that. On Twitter, you know that Central Leaks and Light and Moot and Ball Guy, you know that you should not follow them, you know that you can block them, you should always run away from those accounts or you will get spoiled for sure. Those are easier for you to avoid. They don't pretend to be something that they're not. But then there are the snakes. And some of those snakes I really do not respect. People like Soul Silver Art and Dusty Go-Goat, those are the worst for me. Those two, together with Lumio's Post, who I do respect, this is not about him, operate the Hidden Power podcast under the guise that that's a very good thing for the community. But a lot of what you get is just 4chan posts and leaks, including from the official Hidden Power podcast account on Twitter. Soul Silver Art is also constantly reposting leaks on Twitter. All the time, that's all that guy does. One time I even noticed that he changed the spelling of the word leak so it wouldn't get caught by people who blocked the word leak, likely to boost his engagement. Then he cried that he didn't like leaks anymore, this is too much. He fed those leakers. He's the one that did it. He's one of the ones that did it. That's being a hypocrite. You feed them, they bring you more. Then there's Dusty, the guy that also tweeted that he now believes he hates Pokémon Leaks, but he operates a whole system that basically runs on that. Another hypocrite. They normalize this in the community to the point where some people don't even know what's official and what's not. They start thinking that everyone knows the same things they do and just talk about it, openly, spoiling people. These types of creators treat 4chan posts as rumors because that way they can pretend that they are talking about something important when in reality they're talking about nothing. Embrace it, leave the hypocrisy aside and assume what you really are, just Pokeslop tubers that will talk about 4chan rumors as if they matter and talk about leaks, say the same thing that everyone else says because that's what it is. It's sad that we got to this, sad that so much has been revealed and so many will now use it for engagement and then cry about it, say that it was too much. It's usually said that you reap what you sow, but here, even those who have nothing and don't want nothing to do with it will have to reap the same thing. I started this channel in 2021 and had a blast theorizing for Pokémon Legends Arceus, for Scarlet and Violet, because even with the riddles at the time, it wasn't too much. It was all kinda hidden, kinda up for debate, and so nothing was really in your face. It seemed like, okay, those are the leaks, they're kind of more apparent now, but nothing too crazy. But then grifters gave those people clout, and the clout wars started. Everyone wanted more than the other, everyone wanted to show off more and more until we got to this. Z-A had a slower hype cycle, then everything leaked, and so there's no point in talking about it anymore. But I was hyped for Gen 10, for a new region, for something new to talk about, something unknown. But I believe that it won't be unknown for much longer. Sadly, and most likely, Yesterday was the day that Pokemon Hype as we know it died, and you all know who to blame. I want to be hopeful and assume that this is it. There's nothing more out there, nothing else will be revealed in the next few months or something. But I don't want to be naive. That's likely not the case. And so with that rant out of the way, with that frustration out of the way, I just hope I can at least find fun in doing this for the foreseeable future. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all on the next one. But before I go, I want to thank my YouTube member Good Old Deo and my Twitch subscribers Newbies Here, Zanes222, Lazarix, Dr. Joe, Dark Puffy 1, Ventura, Blinkfish, Streamer Maxis Back, and Official Noise for going that extra mile. Thank you so much for all of your support.